So, you know, we've talked a lot on the show about how women really feel about guys catcalling them on the streets, but what if the roles were reversed?
Bet those arms could put together my IKEA furniture.
Come talk to me, sweetie. You want a family?
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I bet you'd let me choose what to do with my own body.
Oh, your ass would look so good on my couch. Do you watch reality TV? How are you at foot rubs?
I bet you can handle a girl with all kinds of emotions.
Hey, baby, you hear me? You hear me? Yeah, because you're a good listener. You look like a real mess. Let me fix you.
Ooh, damn, baby. I bet you have a job with health insurance.
I love it! That BuzzFeed video has been viewed more than 19 million times in one day, you guys. It's crazy, and social media is blowing up over that. So let's take a look at some of the best comments that we liked. This one came from Trey. It says, funny bun. It's just for fun. This one comes from Hope and says, women hate catcalling because it's intimidating, but men don't have that issue. And then we have Zelo who says, oh, I bet you have a job with health insurance. That'd be my line for sure. And Steven, he's keeping it honest for the guys. He says, you know what? Men wish women spoke like this. What do you guys think? Go ahead and chime in on the Emotional Mojo Facebook page and let us know what you think. If women were catcalling guys, we want your best one-liners as well. All right, guys, I'm going to come and join y'all as we check out some celebrity mojo stories we got going on. There's always something happening in the world of celebrity, right?
There is.
Yep. So just when you thought she was getting all cleaned up, more trouble for actress Amanda Bynes, which is unfortunate because she was doing well. So she was arrested for DUI this past weekend outside of Los Angeles. A 28-year-old was charged with a misdemeanor and held on a $15,000 bail. Now remember, Bynes was arrested for a DUI back in 2012, but she did avoid jail time because she completed inpatient treatment. She was placed in psychiatric treatment last year after she went on this downward spiral. She started a fire in the driveway of somebody's house. She was placed on 3 years probation, obviously didn't quite make it. So this concerns me, and I wonder, Jada, as a psychotherapist, would this concern you as well, that she could be starting down another path?
Absolutely.
Again, I mean, how many people relapse after they've been?
80%.
80%?
80%. So what we know about addiction, and again, I'm not diagnosing her, but I'm just saying that people with these types of symptoms obviously need very serious treatment. And the reality is, once you go through rehab, 80% of those who go through rehab will relapse. So it's very sad to see, but it just means that she just needs to keep plugging at it. She needs a strong support system and to really deal with the real issues.
And she needs to get the car keys taken away.
That's true.
Yeah.
But in this case, though, honestly, she may need some real discipline at this point because it seems like she's gotten off a couple of times.
Well, and you feel like a lot of celebrities do. I mean, people talk about it all the time. It feels like they get a free pass for things, but you know, maybe it is time to just start really buckling down on these people.
Yeah.
To set an example.
Tough love, maybe.
All right. Well, speaking of cops and getting into trouble, we are going to play Yes or No, and I've got the first one for you. I want you guys to watch closely as cops in Memphis pull a pretty stinky move on a suspect who hid out in a porta potty while running from police. Take a look.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. God.
Yes, he was in the porta potty when they tipped it over. A bystander shot that video and posted it online. Some people are like, look, cops already had the guys surrounded. The porta potty tipping was unnecessary, inhumane, and completely disgusting. Others say, hey, part of the job. So what about you, ladies? Do you think the cops were out of line here? Yes or no? Were they out of line?
Yes.
No.
Yes. I don't think so either.
Yes. That's brutal. That's just additional brutality. They had him cornered.
They don't know what he's doing in there.
Exactly. They could have opened that door and he could have had a gun pointing right at him.
That was just extreme.
It was really
that
gross.
was to the extreme. It was gross. It was disgusting. And they could have held the guns on. There was like 4 or 5 of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like, especially right now, especially, you know, the things going on in Ferguson and that kind of thing, everybody's very sensitive to how police are handling arrests and suspects. But this one, I don't know. I can't blame them. They can't see him. They don't know what's going on. So, hey,
you know
we
what?
gotta push you
they
over.
probably didn't think about the fact that now they have to put that guy in the back of their car.
Right. How gross is that? Okay, it's another day, another graphic t-shirt controversy, this time on the rack at Walmart. Superhero shirts, you know, they're like a dime a dozen, right? But this one has ruffled quite a few feathers. Take a look. It says, training to be Batman's wife. Now keep in mind, this is in the juniors section, and some people are like, hey, why do I have to be an awesome person's wife? Why can't I be that awesome person? All I'm aspiring to be is somebody's wife. And what exactly are we training for? Kind of ridiculous, right? Many are saying it's sexist, and others are like, guys, we're all too PC. We freak out about everything. It's just a fun t-shirt, no harm, no foul. What do you think? Are people overreacting to the training to be Batman's wife t-shirt? Yes or no? Are we overreacting? I gotta say yeah.
Oh, Jade is
I'm just like,
wild card today. Usually I am.
Now, I do think the shirt is ridiculous. It's stupid.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Okay, what do you?
Well, again, you know, I work with young girls, so my thing is any negative messages, anything that's going to covertly, you know, sink into their minds that they're not, you know, good enough within themselves, then yeah, I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I mean, I agree with that, but I guess I figure we are making too big of a deal out of it. If you are offended, then don't buy the shirt. Yeah. But I think it's not bad to have it around.
There was one mom, she was saying, well, if anything, it's saying the type of guy I would want to marry would be somebody like Batman.
That's a great reframe.
So
that's another perspective.
So I would like to know, and would you buy it for your daughter? You know, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want her to wear that. But what do you guys think? Please chime in on our Emotional Mojo Facebook page and send us your own suggestions if you have any yes-nos you'd like us to tackle on the show.